have they possibly gone to fulfill their potential? Maybe not. I don't know if they've quite found their X-factor player yet, maybe the X-factor performance, found a way to really harness their strengths. It's something that I know that they've been working really hard on, and they're hoping to do a lot better. They've brought in the good expertise of Shane Burger, and it'll be interesting to see how his team goes at the World Cup.
It's their 4th appearance at the tournament, and they'll need to buck the trend of first-round exits if they're going to advance to the Super 12s. They're ranked 14th by the ICC and haven't competed in the 20-over format since the qualifying tournament in 2019. They finished 5th in that tournament, beating Oman in the 5th place playoff. The two teams meet again in the group finale on October the 21st. 10 of the squad that competed at the last T20 World Cup in 2016 return. Slow left armour Mark Watt was 19 at the time. Now at 25, he's hoping to form a potent spin partnership with another 25-year-old Hamza Tahir, ably assisted, of course, by the gloveman, Matty Cross.
I was lucky enough to be on Tom Moody's coaching staff during the Canadian GT20 for the Montreal Tigers, and Matty Cross, the Scottish wicketkeeper, was our wicketkeeper. He's just your typical wicketkeeper. He's gritty, never say die. With the bat, he's busy. Not a big hitter. He just manipulates the ball very well, likes to use his feet. As far as wicket keeping is concerned, he's very tidy. In all forms of the game, your energy as a team comes from the wicket keeper, and Matty Cross has got plenty of that.
I think Scotland are a team that likes, maybe they don't like it, but they need to kick up the backside because it galvanises them into action. They lost their opener in the UAE to Singapore. Then Scotland came back and some of their big guns started firing and they started making statements. And that's when you realise that Scotland, on their day, and you know what they did to England in Edinburgh, which was an ODI, but Scotland, you know, they're big game players. I like what they do. But they've got to get it right on the day.
No one knows Scotland cricket better than Kyle Coetzer. 37 years of age now, he made his debut for the side back in 2003 and leads the team in Oman this October.
Kyle Coetzer, South African name, but Scottish through and through. One of the nicest people you'll meet on the cricketing circuit, an ex-teammate of mine and a very fond friend. With bat and handling, absolutely instrumental for Scotland. Whether he's slaying the ball and flaying the ball over the covers or whipping it through leg side, he's been a brilliant.
Code may have coverage with a give back benefit that adds money back to your Social Security check every month. Millions of people have trusted the Medicare coverage helpline. You can too. Call now. It's free.
Call 1-800.
A freedom of expression Everyone wanted to say something or do something. It was everyone putting their hands up. That's what I loved. This sort of colourful expression of PNG cricket. It was almost like a collective individuality, which endeared them to me, and I loved watching them play. One of the themes for the development of Papua New Guinea cricket is a closer bond with Australia. A couple of players have been going down to Australia. Charles Amini to the Sydney Sixers, Lega Siaka to the Melbourne Renegades. A number of their players have played in Darwin on the northeast tip of Australia. There's been Australian coaches going in to Papua New Guinea. They're developing with the right focus. So Papua New Guinea is on an upward slope, and
And sadly for them, the game against the Netherlands was completely rained out. So maybe a change in fortunes could have possibly seen a change in headlines for them in that tournament. Controlling the controllables is probably the mantra of this lively fielding unit. They also boast a very strong bowling attack. In the 2019 T20 World Cup qualifiers, they actually went all under 7 runs and over as a bowling unit, which is quite phenomenal. Look out as well for their left hand as well. He plays it with good control and good power. And if his trademark celebration is shown enough times in this tournament this year, they may very well write their finest script ever. If we have a look at the development of Oman's cricket, it's quite incredible actually the jump that they've made. Since they were given T20 international status, they've done incredibly well. One, to qualify, of course, for the T20 World Cup a couple of times in a row, but also to start producing some players that are really showing what they can do.